for me on Tuesdays, I have, in the morning I meet with my 6th grade subject team, and then I meet with my 7th grade subject team, which is Tish. And then we have our grade level team meetings on Mondays, and then I have my sub-team meetings, which allows me to plan with other teachers who teach my section, which has been great for any kind of behavioral issues or just learning issues with students. And that way you can, so you meet with your subject, you meet with your team, you meet with your section, you meet with other teachers that teach your kids. So in terms of that, a lot of good planning at school in your time that's given to you with your schedule.
In kindergarten, we have a very in-depth team. We team constantly. I have a bilingual and a Spanish teacher, and we are constantly, and I will say that again, constantly teaming. We overlap, and we do things together and apart and together. The bilingual is there all of the time, and thank goodness for that, because without that, I would not have a class, because at this point, they're glazing over because of that ESL time where they don't know what lumpy and bumpy and things are right now, or smooth. And so as a result of my bilingual, who is working with the Spanish teacher, we have to communicate, and communication is the key part. And so we have meetings before school and after school and during school, and we communicate ongoing.
I had some say in an after-school activity when I came here, and I asked about starting a newspaper, which they had 3 or 5 years before I got here, but hadn't had since. And I got to design it the way I wanted to. I was able to push it to the students, and they were excited about starting it. And like anything else, they need a lot of encouragement. A lot of students have different expectations when they come to it. They expect that a newspaper will be created. They haven't thought through that, you know, it's only created when you write it. But the ones who have gotten into that really, they love it, and it's their space when a lot of other things are not in the school, and they can really create it and make it theirs. And it's nice to have something like that for the kids, that they can make it their way.
The season just began a few weeks ago, and one of the challenges is obviously the rain, since we do we do everything outside, because I coach the 8th grade girls, or the middle school girls. And it is very challenging because it rains. It's challenging because there's a lot of sports going on, which is a good thing, but sometimes kids get distracted, and that's difficult. But the kids are very responsive, and that's nice.
Yeah, this is my 3rd year coaching the soccer to high school boys, 9th and 10th grade. I've enjoyed it. I've coached varsity sports in the States. It was more intense there. The kids are enthusiastic. They obviously love soccer. Guatemala is a soccer nation. But sometimes they will get carried away with other aspects. I came in thinking that they would all be there every day, all the time, enthusiastic. My 3 years of coaching, it's been difficult to get them out on a regular basis. That's what I've struggled with most. There's a number of kids that do come out and play and want to play, but I have struggled making sometimes a team of 11. The positive side of that is the ones that do come out love to play the game. They're responsive, and when we get the numbers, we see results.